They done went and did it to us. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff almost every single day. And in today's video, we are doing kind of a first reaction, I guess, because Slipknot has released official We Are Not Your Kind masks as merch. I've seen one of them, so I hopped on their website. I'm on the merch store now. We are going to find these masks, and we are going to give our first thoughts based on the catalog photos, which, keep in mind, the catalog photos are the artist copies. That means someone hand finished those pieces specifically for marketing so that they could sell them through catalogs, through various websites, etc. So these should be the best of the best, meaning that what you're going to get probably isn't going to look as good as these photos. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look. Apparel, face mat, there they are. Oh boy. Okay, well, let's just go in order of how they're listed here, because I already see some stuff that's okay, and I already see some stuff that's not okay. We will start with the Craig mask. You know, it doesn't quite look like Craig's We Are Not Your Kind. Even the nail pattern is very not correct, but it is not the worst official Craig mask that I've ever seen. Maybe with some work, somebody could fix that thing up. You know, I don't think that's not too terrible. Not great, but not too bad. I'd like to see one rehauled. Mix mask, you know, looks okay. Sculpturally, it doesn't really look like his, but the finish, I guess it's really hard to mess up a finish like that. So now here's one that really stands out to me as bad. This is the We Are Not Your Kind clown mask. You know, it's only 35 bucks, but I really can't figure out how they haven't taken some sort of notes or lessons from Trick or Treat Studios, because Trick or Treat Studios puts out crap quality finished masks that can all be made to look really good because the sculpts are good. I don't know if these are still Ruby's masks, but Ruby's has done the majority of the official Slipknot masks in the history of the band putting out official masks, and they can just never figure out to do a nice sculpt. Just do a nice sculpt and then that is done. It's not paintwork where you have to do it every single day on every single mask. Once the sculpt is nice, every pull that comes out is going to be a decent sculpt. And Trick or Treat Studios knows that. They get really nice sculptors to do really nice sculpts, and then people buy these cheap masks for what they are, and they can have them rehauled by an independent artist, and it looks really good. This clown does not look good. That is not a good looking clown. What is the mouth? Clown's actual We Are Not Your Kind mask isn't even that cool, and this is lesser than that, so that is pretty disappointing. Also, just another thought that hit me while I was editing this video is, why aren't these vacuum formed? Why are they running latex copies of Clown's mask when Clown's mask is literally a vacuum formed mask with really basic paint jobs? I feel like that's something that they could do, because every cheap company on earth that puts out Halloween masks does vacuum formed masks. Everything from Trick or Treat Studios to whatever you see in the Dollar General with those crappy vacuum formed screen masks. Like, there's no reason that we should have latex copies of a mask that isn't actually latex, aside for being a substitute for silicone pieces like Corey's We Are Not Your Kind. But the plastic clown, I really don't see a reason why we don't just have cheaply made vacuum formed versions that would look 1,000 times better than this latex copy, and also be more true to Clown's actual mask. Just a thought that I wanted to put in here before I finish this video. Like I said, it's 35 bucks. I mean, you get what you pay for, but just really think if they would take this shit to Trick or Treat Studios, we would have a win-win for everybody. Next up, we've got Corey's. I'm assuming that this is going to obviously be a latex mask that's just painted white with some face paint looking paint on the outside. It doesn't look horrible. It doesn't look great, but it doesn't look horrible. I'd say this is probably the best one so far in terms of like accuracy to the real deal. But unfortunately, Corey's is silicone and clear, and he was constantly doing different face paints, so you are going to get stuck with whatever they send you or whatever you repaint your mask into. Next up, we've got Jim's. Definitely looks like the best so far in terms of accuracy, but it is a pretty simple mask, so I'm not sure how they would mess that up. 35 bucks, not bad. I think that could be rehauled to be a really accurate mask. The New Guy mask looks atrocious. How do you mess that one up? Oh, yeah, that one's not good. The zipper is like, what is the zipper? Dude, that's just a poop. That mask is literally just a poop. Not good. Okay. Sid's pretty goofy. I probably would have just done a Sid face mask with the mouth closed, because these teeth are real strange choices there. I will be ganking some of those hoods though, and using them on my actual Sid Wilson masks that I've got in there. I say actual as if this isn't a real mask. My independent artist replicas of Sid's We Are Not Your Kind mask is what I was getting at there. The rest of the mask doesn't look bad at all. Just those teeth really throw me off, but honestly you could cut the mouth out and do your own teeth on the inside, so I guess that's not bad. For 35 bucks, you really can't complain about anything here. Next up, V-Man looks surprisingly well done. Oh, it does say Ruby's in the description, so Ruby's is doing these again. I feel like some of these they may have actually gotten the master molds and done casts from those, because this looks way too accurate to be a Ruby's mask. Like this literally just looks like a photo of V-Man's mask. So curious to see how that turns out in real life. And then last but not least, we have the Jay Weinberg mask. I don't know if it's the way that it's sitting here or what, but it looks like not great. And it isn't because of the finish on the mask. Like the mask itself looks really good. I just think it's the way they have it positioned for this photo. But again, I can clearly see actual leather in this photo, so I'm almost wondering if this is just a photo from the company that made Slipknot's actual masks for this album, because I highly doubt they're sticking actual leather and actual metal on these masks. But I don't know. Could be wrong. Guess we will just have to wait and find out. You know, so far I think that these are definitely an improvement from the official masks that we've seen in the past. Now obviously I haven't seen any of these in person, and half of these I can't even tell if they are Slipknot's real masks or if these are actual Ruby's masks being used for the catalog photos, but some of them are good and some of them aren't. We'll definitely have to wait and see these things in person to judge them all around, but I did just want to make the announcement that Slipknot has officially released official We Are Not Your Kind masks, and I wanted to look at them for the first time with you guys. So just a nice quick little video, and I think that is going to just about do it. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed. What do you think of these masks? Make sure to let me know down below. Are you hopeful? Do you think that they look good? Do you think that they look bad? Whatever it is, drop it down in the comments and I will be sure to take a look at that. So until next time, this has been AJ Good at the House of Masks telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol, and we'll see you guys later.
You need to put a mask on. I hate AJ girls don't wanna ask for. Catch me fucking poppin' wheelies, driving like the NASCAR. Mask on, mask on, mask on, mask on. You might see him off in traffic, he be moving around. I hate AJ good, tagged it all around the town. I hate AJ good, I hate AJ good, I hate AJ good, I hate AJ good. You might see him off in traffic, he be moving around. I hate AJ good, tagged it